I know this because if you play the Terraforming Mars board game, this is the area that you play in. Oh, question mark, question mark, question mark, right here. That's the old landing site. But it's like a little hard to see, and yeah, getting out there is going to take forever. Although I guess what we can do is just plop down an independent landing site over here. Maybe we need to do that. Let's do an additional landing site mission and just try to land directly there. We'll have to like rebuild all of our industry from scratch over there, but I think we're going to have to.
Further factory upgrades will greatly improve their production efficiency.
And I guess we'll work on unlocking a sector as well. Yeah, we'll send an independent mission. And we're doing the satellite at the same time. So, I mean, we don't have to drop the landing site until the satellite unlocks it. I don't think it'll force us to drop it right away. This Hyperloop is built, so it would be nice when you hit the connection button if it highlighted the Hyperloops within range. I mean, I guess it does put a little thingy around them, but it's a little hard to tell. Because there's a little Hyperloop over here. Oh, we can reach this one, yeah. You know what? We may as well get all the interconnections. This no longer has to be prioritized. Although, having the priority on the Hyperloop might help prioritize actually building the connections. Send 2 landing sites next to each other, you'll have double the mines. Well, that's true. That's a good point. Is there a limit? I guess I can only do 1 additional landing site project at a time. Although I think I could potentially add more spaceports to work on the project at the same time. I don't know if it would do this one faster, or if it would start a second one. But all my spaceports are currently busy. Can I build more spaceports? I think I can, yeah. Now, I've been spreading out the spaceports, but I don't actually think that makes much sense in the end. I think clustering the spaceports is fine. I think the only thing that really matters is you want them clustered somewhere where it's going to be very easy for you to get all the resources. So maybe near one of these really connected Hyperloops. And look how much... Let's slow it down so you can see a little bit more. You can see how many resources are flowing through here. Yeah, the Hyperloop Highway was definitely the wrong way to go. The Hyperloop web like this... Yeah. Because each one of these yellow connections can only do one thing at a time. But the actual Hyperloop station itself can do multiple things at a time. So more yellow connections, more better. So we could put a bunch of launch pads, landing pads, what do they call them? Spaceports. Like maybe around here. Because it's connected to quite a few things. This area wouldn't be bad either, because it's got some local production as well. But... could you start the Hyperloop connection from one that is already built? Might have faster delivery. I think they deliver goods on either side, as far as I can tell. See, way upgrading over here. Upgrades over here. It delivers the good to either end, and it doesn't matter where you start it from, as far as we can tell. Ooh, what is the green gift? 250 gift subs! Oh my god, gifts of nachos! Of chaotic nachos is what we're getting over here. This game is representative of human neural system in a nutshell. I mean, like this sort of looks like neuron structure a little bit? Maybe. Interesting. Oh, you don't have power? Oh, because this needs to get built. I guess I'll go and prioritize that and get it finished. Power this hub. It's not going to be a bad idea. So yeah, build this, please. I don't know if it'll get built before that gets built, because I don't think it actually finishes the road connection. So I might want to prioritize this chemical plant, which has all the aluminum it needs, just needs steel deliveries. I was noticing it too. It has a neural synaptic feel to it. Yeah. Max speed some more. And the population keeps going up, which is going to help with our research speed, which is good. Now, I could also drop an independent base over here. But I think we'll definitely drop an independent base here-ish, wherever that was, right over there. Here we might just be able to get to the connection. I mean, it'll be a little expensive, but I think it's going to be okay. We might build sort of like a straight highway, but we might double lane it just to get maximum throughput. And I think here it needs like a double laning, because this is a bit of a bottleneck in our Hyperloop. We could do it there, but I could also route it just down here, especially if we want to get some of these mines, so that might not be the worst idea ever. Get a local highway of these worker hubs, so we've got lots of workers. They'll need power along the way as well. But then Hyperloops here. And another one here. I mean, we're adding a bunch of construction projects, right? Which is pros and cons. And then we'll need some maintenance afterwards. Thing is, to get this built, we might have to actually jack the priority on all these as well. But yeah, this will give us access to more mines, which is good, and then continue to improve our overall throughput of resources. Alright, our worker count's gone great. That's 100% fine. Oh, this is built, so now we can connect to here. Apparently we can reach here as well, and I'm gonna do it. Yeah, oh my god, things are moving so much better. Holy crap. Yeah, between the patch and then realizing what we need to do with the Hyperloops. Oh. That mine can be prioritized. We only had to increase it so that it would build up to this connection here. Yeah, O2 has gone up more, because yeah, the last time we looked at it was 27 and change. 38. Well, last time I said something out loud is about that. I would like to improve this a bit more. So the O2 release plants consume stuff. The biodome converts CO2 to O2, which is nice. And we have lots of CO2, and we really don't need it. So I like the idea of biodomes, plus it makes lichens and stuff. I liken that. Oh, click. Thank you. A few more, and a few more colonists as well, which is nice. Time for trees. I think the biodomes can make forests. Right now they've only been doing lichen, which is why we got sort of a greenish tint over here. I just don't think there's maybe enough something for the forest to actually pop yet. So, what I'll do... part of this going on. I guess the power. Okay, get them to slam out this area. Then well, we can't do any other space projects because we're busy right now. I've got 2 things committed to the colonist migration, which seems good, and then we'll finish these 2. Well, we will be building some more launch pads as well. This area might be good because this thing is connected to so many places, including a good production center here, raw resources coming over here. Spamming down some launch pads right here will actually probably be pretty nice. Oh, we may not have research trees, that's true too. We'll finish the factory upgrade, that should hopefully help. I mean, we'll spend resources upgrading the factories, but then they will produce faster. So as long as they're getting supplied well, which I think is a problem we have fixed a fair bit. Well, no, it's supplying. It's building. How quickly is it supplying? I don't know. There's plenty of aluminum in our system. So yes, upgrading this might not even bring us to the next tier the same way we might hope. Road upgrade there. Keep things flowing as quickly as possible. spaceports. Plus, it sets up more road connections over here, too, for some local transport, which isn't bad. And then, yeah, upgrade these roads because there'll be a lot of traffic. You've been in the game 3 times now. Never use level 3 factories. Require too much attention to your drones. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I think level 3 factories might make a lot of sense if it's literally next to like one of the production centers and has its own sort of local drones happening. Okay, we can deprioritize those and those. They will need maintenance at some point, so maintenance facility. If we stick you, say, over here, and yeah, build quickly. So you cover that. We can deprioritize this again. Yeah, it's getting built halfway decently. That power's up now, which is good. So we can deprioritize you. New colonists have arrived. Good, 2,400. Dude, you get some bits from Constable Nicholas! A name that always makes me feel that Twitch might start banning me if I say it out loud too many times, but it's still kind of fun. Thank you for the bits. Cheers to you. Happy holidays. Quill, I appreciate the comfort of your streams during this craptastic year. Yeah, man, I keep saying I don't know what I would have done if I didn't have this to sort of distract me and keep me sane throughout all this as well. Like, holy crap. The plus side is it's like such a shared experience, right? Imagine it was only like one place in the world that was having to put up with this. You know, you'd feel it wouldn't be the same. You'd feel a little bit more alone. But the fact that everyone in the entire bullshit of a world has to deal, even in places where it's good, like even in New Zealand, right? Where the problem's pretty much under control, it's still like something you have to constantly think about. This station's not even connected to anything over here. I think it was connected via mines before. It's kind of funny that it's not. Wait, what is this? It's not iron? Oh, that's aluminum. Start drinking? Yeah, I mean, wait. Did anyone not do that as well? I mean, yeah, it's been really great and helpful to have everyone here, but I mean, of course, there's still massive amounts of drinking, right? So you won't work until you get power, but we do have the priority for that, so that's going to be good. You're already built, so I can actually take out the priority over here. I mean, once something is built, I don't, especially with a worker hub. I mean, I guess the priority means they would get the first of a newly built worker, but it doesn't really hurt that much to have the priority high on the worker hubs. I mean, maybe they get repaired first too, but it doesn't make much of a difference. Hey, no one! Happy holidays, and thanks for forcing me to buy all these great games. Well, if I have to, I do get a lot of them for free, but there's some I still buy. I actually bought the Terraforming Mars, very topical over here board game. Rock Mage. I second that emotion. Thanks for all the joy. Thank you. Terraforming Mars is a great board game, great physical board game with a good digital adaptation, and they just came up with the Prelude expansion for the digital version, which was not, to the best of my knowledge, the first expansion for the physical version. I think Venus Next was the first expansion for the physical version, but Prelude is a lot of fun and was really easy to implement because it mostly just changes the start of the game. You should connect the 2 hyperloops above your build. Is this... This one's not built yet. You mean another one? Okay, I'm not going to move the screen too much. Who is that? That's Green Eyes. Because this hyperloop's not done. Do you mean another one? Right above there. There's a hyperloop here. So this and this is connected. This, I don't think can be connected to anything else. Dang it. Am I wrong? Iron's running low? It is running really low. Right above. Why not? I think you need bigger sentences because I'm not quite following along. So this Hyperloop's not built yet, so it can't be connected. This Hyperloop's not built yet, so it can't be connected. This is connected, as far as I can tell, to everything it can't be connected to. As is this one. You still have enough batteries? I think so. Skin chocolate. Hey, Sty! Thank you! What was that? Can you plan a Humankind stream with some notice before December 28th? Really need to unlock Will 18 for Humankind. Totally won't kill you in the game over and over. I will see what we can do for that, yes. You have some unconnected on the other side. Okay. Left up 2 spaces on the other side. By other side, I don't know if you mean Like north, south, east, west? Is there a Hyperloop in here? There's this Hyperloop here, but I think it's connected to everything. I mean, there's Hyperloops over here, but these guys are dead. So I wish there, again, I wish there was sort of a highlight mode for some of this. If I hit here and hit connect, you're connected there. So this is Hyperloop 33. Hyperloop 33. Is this the one that needs a connection? Or are you talking about Hyperloop number 9? We'll start using some numbers. Opportunity rover! Winds on Mars can reach surprising speeds, and the dust storms are absolutely Goliaths. For many old landers, these conditions were unsurvivable. The Opportunity rover fell prey to a severe planet-wide dust storm that blanketed its location in June 2018. How ironic that the probe called Opportunity didn't have any. Number 33, connect due east. Okay. Bioengineered plants for trees. Number 33, due east. Oh, to here? It won't reach this one. It's too far away. Although this one, I don't think that's what you guys were talking about. Number 35 just finished, so we can connect 35 to 33. And 33 can reach to here. And then we're also going to go from here to up on this one. Oh, look close. Okay, so that was the problem. You were wondering if I could connect this to that. And the answer is no, it's slightly too far away. But now we're going to get this one, which will fix that problem. This, I'm going to prioritize you, this one, and this one. We won't have to prioritize this one, although I still want it to get built at some point. Now, one of the questions is going to be, can we connect to any more iron mines within our range? So this would be iron over here. It's kind of got, it looks like a rosy kind of pie slice. Because, yeah, our iron production is being hammered a little bit. There's still this area here that's being developed. I think the iron over here is mostly connected. Iron, carbon, that's chemicals. There's an iron mine over here, so I can updo that one to get done. Iron's over here. I think that's what I was just looking at. There's a whole bunch of iron mines here. It might be worth really pressing here, here, and here. This is apparently a future flood zone as well. Come on. There it is. Might want some hyperlooping up here. Oh, there's a hyperloop here that got built and never connected. There's a fair amount of mining up here. I think a hyperloop would actually would benefit a lot. And it can connect to a bunch of routes, so we'll be able to get out of this area pretty well. Okay. And then more mining. That's going to be okay. Do you know when you go into scanner mode and zoom all the way out right before the space view, those concentrated patches show you the resource icons? Really? Oh. We had it a second ago. It was showing big icons. Oh, did it lose the... There you go. Yeah, so particularly resource-rich areas of stuff. Lots of iron-rich area, but that's going to be flooded, so that's kind of moot. Is that the only iron-rich area on the map that we know about? Awesome. Oh, this is building so much faster than before. Holy crap. Power, but you will soon. More water out there potentially as well. Fine, I'm going to be the person who keeps requesting you add more O2 production. So I did. We actually did queue up a few more O2 buildings. I think our oxygen rate is actually going up. Right, we finished the tech for the Tier 3 factories. Now, since there's a bunch of iron mining over here, this actually might be a great and ideal place to put down a steel factory. Although it needs carbon as well, but we have some carbon right here and here. So I think it actually would be a brilliant place to get a steel production place. Here and here. And we may as well plop down the silicon mine right there, which will also create more connections. We'll get some power and stuff. Yeah, complete the power, and then build a Hyperloop. Right now, the transportation is quite expensive to get out over here. I mean, we could upgrade the roads, but once the Hyperloop is in place, where we're going, we won't need roads. South Pole is another spot. Oh, with lots of iron? Number 4. Oh! Right here, there's a symbol. It's a little hidden. But yes. Now, it's the same problem is it's half covered in freaking ice. But Mars 2 crash site. We might be able to make a trip down here. Okay, let's make sure this area here gets finished first. Resources are being brought here, fairly high priority. Still waiting for these Hyperloop connections to be done as well. Excellent. Alright, so this is maintenance now. Yeah, finish this worker hub and that. Well, actually, this is maybe a little more important than a worker hub. So let's make sure it's prioritized that way. There's some dead iron mines over here, so that's part of it here. Is I think a bunch of our iron mines have recently kicked the bucket. That's why we were suddenly dipping down. I suppose we could tear this one down first. Maybe. I do cancel scrapping. I don't know, because I want this to be scrapped first. Or, yeah, it's rubble. Oh, I guess the roads don't go away, but now we don't have the maintenance. But it was going to get disconnected, which is why I want to do it that way. So I will just rebuild the maintenance over here, and we'll make sure it gets built quickly enough so we don't lose anything. These mines are up. And the flow through is not bad anymore here. Is this a dead water extractor? It is. Excellent. Okay, you're up. So, we want to connect you there. Here. And there. That's going to be really good. Resources are going to flow out of here very easily. Prioritize that. So, I am actually going to prioritize the iron mines, because we are so low on our iron production. We need to make sure they get done as quickly as possible. Are the carbon mines? I don't think these are covered by electricity. I'm just waiting. Well, actually, now that this is done, we got more whiskey and chocolate. Now that this is done, I'm actually going to feel okay with flopping that down over here, just in range of maintenance. And we'll make sure it gets built first, because it doesn't make sense to have the others built if we don't have that. Part of the reason I think we're dipping on iron a lot is we're needing a lot of steel for these roads, right? Steel and carbon. Although carbon production we have a fair amount of. They did add key mining, so we might be able to keybind priorities and upgrades and things. That's true. What I'm going to do is also do a little road upgrade there and over here. And yeah, I think a level 3 steel factory over here is going to be A-okay.